Hey guys, Coach Trina and Coach Nick here from Friction CrossFit to go over your workout for today. So for the warm-up, we're going to start 4 times through, 10 per leg on a Russian step up, 10 per leg on a back scale hinge, 10 pike pulses, and then you'll start back at the top for 4 rounds. So for that Russian step up, if you have a chair nearby, all you're going to do, step up 1 leg at a time from the side, and make sure you're driving that opposite knee up, and make sure you sync those arms with your legs too. So the knee that's driving up, the opposite arm is going to come forward with that as well. After that, you have 10 per leg on a back scale hinge. So arms are going to go out to the sides.
I'm going to do this way.
Cool. Arms out to the sides. You're going to hinge at the hips. Try to keep that front leg as straight as you can and that back leg as straight as you can. Pretty similar to an RDL on this. After that, you guys have 10 pike pulse. So just find a spot on the ground, legs go out in front of you like a pike position. Hands are on your sides and you're just lifting those feet off the ground. Toes are pointing up. If you need a little bit of help with that, the more you move your hands back, the easier that movement will be. So 4 times through on that. After that, for mobility today, guys, we're going to go a minute in pike and butterfly, and then we're going to go a minute per side in couch and pigeon. So for that pike stretch, after you get done with those last 10 pike pulses, just hang it on the floor for a minute. Slight bend in the knees if you need it, and then just sink chest to thighs. So the more that you relax in this stretch, the more the hamstrings will lengthen out, and the more that those knees will become a little more straight. Butterfly after that, so feet together. What you're going to do is just take those elbows, press down on those knees, just like so. After that, you guys have a minute per side in couch and pigeon. So if you have that chair nearby still, just take a back leg, prop it up. We're looking for a stretch in the hip flexor, so just make sure you square the hips, stay nice and tall. If you guys don't have a chair nearby for that, just old-fashioned way, take that foot, lift it up, bring it behind you, just like so. Cool. After that, you guys have pigeon. So find a spot on the ground. Front leg will take a little bit of a bind here. Back leg's going to be nice and long. Work down to the forearms if you can. This is also going to help stretch out those hip flexors here too. Lots of hip flexor work today with your Metcon. We call it strong feet. Nice little play on words here. So it's 3 rounds for time. You guys are going to go with a 400-meter run, and then you're going to do a minute in a front scale on the right leg, a minute in the front scale on the left leg, and then minute in a back scale right leg, minute in the back scale left leg, and then back to that 400-meter run. Time cap is 25 minutes on this, and today, competitive, recreational, and lifestyle will all be RX. So for that run, map out 200 meters in your neighborhood, run 200 meters down, 200 meters back, there's your 400. So for that front scale, when you get back, you're gonna go arms out to the side. You're bouncing on that leg that's connected to the ground, and this other leg is nice and out long. So make sure that we do keep the arms out on the front scale. That is part of it. A lot of times we'll see athletes dropping the arms, still keeping the leg nice and long. However, true front scale is with those arms out to the side. Back scale, 1 minute here. So arms out once again, very similar to that hinge you did in the warm-up. However, we're just holding a static position here. So that front leg has a slight bend in it. Back leg is nice and long, our back is nice and flat, chest is towards the ground, just like so. If you guys do need a little bit of a scale for the front scale and the back scale, you can tuck that front knee for the front scale, and then for the back scale, you just won't lift the leg as high. So you'll just try to get as far as you can with that chest dropping and that leg staying out. Cool, that's your workout today, 3 rounds for time there. Cap is 25 minutes. Scales are great for building our hip flexors, the bottom of our feet. They're great to help improve running, so have fun with this workout today. For your rent, we're gonna go a minute per side on a planar rollout, so just think bottom of the foot there. You can do that with a lacrosse ball, foam roller. If you guys saw Coach Ange talk about mobility, she recommended freezing a balloon with water in it. You can use that as well. That will be great for rolling out the bottom of the feet. Then you guys have a quad rollout and a hamstring rollout. So same things that you use to roll out the bottom of the feet. Use that same if you have a lacrosse ball, foam roller. If you're going to use that little balloon with water that's frozen to ice, those are great options too. That is all we have for you today. Have a wonderful workout, and we will see you tomorrow.